Hello everybody. So we are back again with another video. Today I'm gonna show off a new possession of mine, and then a little story, or like an update, or whatever we should call it. The thing is, I have become a member of Copenhagen pipe smoking club, the pipe club of Copenhagen. Yes, and I was at the first meeting where I got to meet the other members, and fortunately for me, it was a special day because people were bringing their pipe stuff and tobacco, and was trading that day. It was a particular trading day, and of course I brought my own pipe stuff and tobacco, and was hoping to get some good trades as well that day. And let's first start off with the tobacco that I got on that day. This is this one, House of Smoke No.12, a Perique blend, and yes, I got it because of the smell of it, and I believe I traded with either it was Cairo from GLPs, or it was Rattray's Red Rappery. I also got another tobacco, but I'm gonna review that in another video. But yes, this is a Perique Flake, and when you smell it, it has a beautiful chocolatey, bready, almost like a chocolate cookie kind of smell to it. So I just had to have it. I have it right down on my screen down here, the information about it from what is it called, cigarworld.de, and as you can see, it's a German tobacco. So this description is: a unique flake, a full-bodied yet smooth smoking experience. Selected Virginia grades are aged together with Louisiana Perique, offering a naturally yet smooth aromatic flavor experience. Let's be honest, who have ever tried this tobacco in their pipe? Hardly anyone. As a genuine Virginia Perique flake, it has everything that should earn it a large following. Medium-bodied, spicy, and natural. A must try. And yes, they also have a aroma evaluation. Of course in German, but yes, I'm not very strong on my German, but it is a Virginia Perique, somewhat spicy, flavor free, so it's a natural tobacco. And today I'm gonna give my review on this, and what am I gonna smoke it in? That brings me to my next part, because at this pipe club meeting I found out that amongst the members there was an upcoming pipe maker, and he brought some of his pipes that he made himself, and there was one in particular that I fell in love with the moment I saw it. And this is this beauty right here. A hardly rusticated bulldog. Hopefully we can get some focus here, and you can see the stem right there. And I'm not sure, I think it's epoxy. A epoxy mouthpiece right there. Very short mouthpiece, but fits perfectly in my mouth. Oh, and I should mention the maker. I don't know if you can get to see it. The maker is Rasted, a Danish pipe maker, who is making some gorgeous pipes. And this one was my favorite in the bunch he brought with him that day. And it smokes really, really nice. I have dedicated this pipe for tobaccos with a sweeter taste, mostly chocolate, caramel, Perique, stuff like that. Just because it goes with this, with the style of the pipe. And as I told him, I have a sweet tooth, and this pipe just follows that style perfectly to the T. So yes, actually he offered to lay it aside for me because I didn't have any money at the moment. But I asked of him maybe if I could owe him for the pipe and get it that day, and to the next pipe meeting I'll pay him for it. And of course he's gonna get his money because it is definitely worth it. Yes, go check him out. Maybe he has Facebook, Instagram, I don't know. Rasted, great pipe maker here in Denmark. Yes, so let's cut to the chase, and I'll meet you on my balcony. So yes, here we are on my humble little balcony. Yes, let's just fill it up, and you can get a little look the way the tobacco looks. And there's a little over the back here. And if you look at the flakes, it's all compounded in the tin as a big block of flakes, and they are sticking together. If you see the look of the flakes here, they look very nice, and they smell just like a chocolate bar or something like that. And what I do, I always rub out my flakes. Sometimes I try to just do the folding thing, but this is a review, so I'm not gonna do too much experimenting here. I'm just gonna try smoking it as guaranteed as possible. And yes, so here we are, got a nice bunch right here. You can probably hear construction going on in the place I live, and we are getting our new roofs in the apartment complex, and soon we will have scaffolding all over our building, and also our balcony is gonna get a makeover. So it's gonna be a bit of time with a lot of construction workers, but I think it's gonna be all worth it when they are done. So let's just assume it'll be worth it. Anyways, now the pipe is stuffed. I leave a little bit of space free, so I won't be smoking all day, but just enough to get a proper taste of it. But to be honest, I don't have much experience smoking Perique, but the experience I have liked it a lot. So here we go. On the jar light, I almost get like a Kinder chocolate, milky chocolate taste, which I actually didn't expect, but quite nice to say the least. Yeah, and it's very creamy, very creamy, and yeah, you know, they said on Cigar World that it was a spicy tobacco. Maybe it's just my palate, but I find it very creamy and very mild also. But that also might just be the way that I smoke it. Yes, it needs a relight. Oh yes, there we are. You know, that creamy, milky, chocolatey aftertaste. It's more creamy than chocolatey, and it's the aftertaste. It just hangs over all of the kind of tasting experience of the tobacco, and it's kind of like a nice safeguard, I would say, so far into the ball as I am. But what I'm really trying to figure out is the taste laying beyond that, because there gotta be more to it. Okay, so now we got a lot of smoke going. It's kind of like trying to dig yourself beyond the milk into the chocolate, into the tobacco, into like the deepness of this tobacco. And it keeps dying out on me. Maybe it's the way that I keep talking and don't smoke. Oh yes, I get the spiciness now. Yes. Yes. It's pretty good. There is a lovely taste to this tobacco, but it's very elusive. For me at least. As I said, I don't have much experience with Perique, but my overall view of it is that it's very delightful. And this one, it is delightful as well. Especially when I do catch it, because it is quite elusive. Yes. I'm just using a big old screw as a tamper, and the head just fits perfectly down the bowl. But the pipe, it works like a charm. And it looks good as well. And yeah, there's not much to say about it. It just does its job while looking gorgeous as well. Nice looking pipe. Shout out to Morten Rasted. You're a good pipe man, a good pipe maker. But feel like this tobacco, maybe I should smoke it for a few days to give a proper analysis of the notes within the aromas and all that, because I find it very elusive. But when I do catch it, I get the sweetness, I get the breadiness, and I get some chocolate also. But when all that is said and done, one thing I can say for sure is this tobacco is very easy to smoke. I mean, in that sense that it's not um, unpleasant in any way. Um, and that probably stems from the fact that it's a natural tobacco. Virginia, Perique, no flavoring whatsoever, which is actually quite odd considering the fact that it smells a little bit like chocolate. And that's maybe just the sweetness of the Virginia and the the deepness of the Perique combined. But that milky creaminess, that is definitely there. More than anything. Actually, it kind of reminds me of new cut grass and dandelions. So that gotta be the Virginias. The Virginias, in combination with the Perique, gives this kind of grassy creaminess. And if you smoke it just right, there erupts a kind of chocolatey smell or taste. And that's what I'm on the hunt for. I heard the saying, smoking a pipe gives the thinking man time to ponder on things, and it gives the stupid man something to stick in his mouth. And whenever I smoke a pipe, I find myself right in the middle, in between. Because at times I love the comfort of sticking a pipe in my mouth and just pulsing away, puffing away. But at the same time, I find myself in a good mood and, in a comfortable place. And when I find myself in that mind space, that's where good thoughts come to the surface. So there's levels to the saying, Perhaps it should be more like when a stupid man who loves to stick stuff in his mouth finds a pipe. And then he begins to stick that pipe in his mouth and start puffing away on that pipe. That's when the stupid man begins to ponder. And as he ponders, he discovers what brings meaning to this life. I can feel it. Would I consider this House of Smoke number 12 Perique Flake pipe tobacco an everyday smoke? I don't know. If it was all I had, I wouldn't mind smoking it every day, all day, because it is delightful. It has that creamy, milky kind of feel to it, from the Virginia sweetness and the creaminess of the Perique. And when I strike that elusive aroma note of bready chocolatiness, it's like the first thing that comes to mind is like a predator getting a taste for blood, but that kind of distorts the picture a little bit, but you know what I mean. You get a feel for it and you start digging. You start going harder at it, trying to get more out of it. And that's a good ability to do and to work with in all walks of life, in all areas of life. Because as you learn to do that, to find some kind of value and try to refine that value wherever you are in life, whatever you're doing. If you start doing that, refining the value that is to find, you become a wealthy man or woman. I don't discriminate. So yes, awesome pipe, awesome tobacco. Something I'm gonna spend a lot more time on. Perhaps I'm gonna smoke the whole thing, just trying to strike that note, because it tastes wonderful and I know it's there. Every now and then I get a little whiff of it. Now as I speak to y'all, I make it a little hard on myself, but I have tasted it today, so I know it's there. Wonderful taste. If you got the patience, if you got the ability to enjoy a good Virginia Perique, give it a try. House of Smoke, number 12, Perique Flake pipe tobacco. I know you can get it in Germany. Outside of Germany, it might be a little harder. Yes, perhaps you can talk with a few friends and you can order together, so the import fee won't be too much for y'all. And with all the tariffs going on and all that, it might be even more necessary. There it was again. Nice taste. actually now almost done with the ball, and the taste kinda rubs out on me. Not bad at all. Anyways, if you're looking for a new pipe, maybe check out Rasted. He makes some gorgeous pipes. Smokes very well. No complaints here whatsoever. He's definitely gonna get his money for this. Maybe a little bit extra. Well, now I'm getting to the bottom of this, and yes, this was a nice experience. So yes, I can recommend it. If you're smoking cigarettes, stop right now. Start getting a pipe. You can start with a corncob pipe, maybe a Rasted pipe. Order some tobacco from Germany and just start puffing away. But remember, we don't inhale pipe tobacco smoke. That's not good. You get the nicotine just from puffing in your mouth, blowing it out. You can also do a little bit of retrohale. A retrohale is just like that. Nothing went into my lungs, just out of the nose. And I wouldn't recommend French inhale, which is this. Okay, I can't do it outside. Anyways, I would also inhale it into my lungs, and that's not good. Sometimes I have to inhale the pipe tobacco just for the hell of it. But I don't recommend it. But yes, I digress. Thank you for watching this video. Next time I'm gonna review an aromatic blend, and I'm just gonna figure out a little bit more about the pipe tobacco because I don't know much of it, but look forward to that because that is delicious as well. Take care, and yes, happy smokes.